Okay. You
Are you
don't
recording yet?
Yes. Why did it look like you're stroking?
No, that's like Steven. He's excited. He's like, is recording yet? Come on.
I'm gonna explode.
Have you guys been watching our videos lately on YouTube? It's actually us on there.
We
Oh,
have
really?
videos on there.
Oh my god.
You boobs.
I think the quickie should be something that's scared us in our lives.
No
take a turn.
shit.
Brad, Jason Voorhees
This
is not
Friday
real.
is the 13th.
Yeah.
Friday the
Yeah.
13th tattoos. What?
Dude, hold on. Have you not heard about this following weekend?
I'm getting Freddy Krueger.
It's going to be Friday the 13th. Saturday's going to be a solar eclipse. And Sunday's going to be a blood moon.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's gonna be sick.
It's
So
the
you guys,
apocalypse.
are you coming to my house
For the apocalypse?
for all of it? That's gonna be so cool to see.
No, Brad,
Well,
Brad
I-
said he's gonna visit Raccoon City for that weekend.
I don't think that's a real place.
Not.
Oh, okay.
I was like, huh? You can? Huh?
Yeah,
go
I'll go
zombie
visit
hunting.
Raccoon City. Whatever.
See, that's all John needed was to talk to his brothers.
So I'm gonna visit Umbrella.
Get the dick out of his throat.
John.
What?
There's a dick in your throat.
In your throat. It's very nice.
I thought it was Kermit.
There's a Kermit in your throat.
But
Kermit.
there's a human in my throat.
There's a what?
A human in my throat.
The only reason why there's human is in your throat, John, is because you swallow semen.
No, you don't remember that episode?
No,
You don't? No.
no.
It was funny. Okay,
Okay.
about it.
So let's do our Friday the 13th quickie.
We almost had a scary situation, anyways.
Like
I
what?
almost couldn't find my man Ikir set.
God. Okay. John, you want to give the scariest moment in your life first? Or something that's truly terrified you?
Terrified me or terrifies?
No, something that happened to you that scared you or terrified you.
Okay. John has to go first.
No, I don't remember.
Do you want to go first, Steven?
I don't
As of
remember what that
recently,
terrified me at all.
what terrified me recently made me actually become a much better driver. Is when I flipped my Harley on the freeway. That's got to be what terrified me the most. I thought I was gonna die. I didn't even think I was getting back up. So that probably has to be the biggest thing. Literally flipping my bike.
That sounds scary.
I wish I would have been able to see it all, but I was so mad that I didn't have my GoPro attached to my bike yet. That yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
"Fuck,
we're gonna bet on
get that
video.
on camera." None of that was recorded. Fuck.
So nobody's gonna believe me this time.
My buddy believed me because he watched all of it happen. He was like, "Dude, what the fuck?"
He watched you flip?
Yeah, we were riding to work.
I don't remember you telling me that. I remember you telling me about the bike and all that.
We were riding to work and we were coming down the freeway. And so we were coming down 18 where it comes down to 167 from I-5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 18, 167, it's got two freeway, it's a bunch of conjumbled whatever right there. Anyways, straight ahead of me on 18, just ahead of us in Auburn was there was a car shooting or a cop shooting at a car. So traffic came to a complete stop. Well, I'm coming down that hill at that time and I'm about to turn off into the exit to go to 167 right there.
Mm-hmm.
And all these cars come to a slamming halt with this truck in front of me that has his tailgate down and I'm doing like 60 miles an hour. So I have to like cut it over real quick. It got squirrely and then I hit one side, started dragging, and then flipped up and over and then landed back on the bike and then fell off the bike and slid probably 50 to 75 feet and slid to the back of the other car that was sitting in traffic, because up on 167 right there was 2 cars shooting at each other. So that whole exit came to a halting stop. So like there was just a bunch of cars shooting at each other near those freeways right at the same exact time. So my buddy was behind me up the hill going slower than I was and watched it all happen and had more time to react than I did. So I was like, I'm not going to follow people as close anymore. I'm not going to go speeding anymore. I'm just going to, do my due diligence and just drive.
Just get to where you need to go.
Just go,
Like, oh, it's 6 miles an hour. I'll go 54.
Yeah, pretty much. on the way home tonight, Alex is going like 70 down the road, and I'm like doing 55. I was like, bye.
Just wait by.
Yeah, but it scared me. I got, except for I jumped right back up. I got up, I picked my bike up. I made sure everything that was all loose and falling off of the bike, because it had flipped and slid and all sorts of stuff. And then I rode it to work, parked it, didn't look at it for the rest of the day, went to work, got off work, reattached everything that was broken, and drove home.
Well, it's still drivable.
No, it sucked. It sucked horribly.
He's like,
no, it was running just fine. Those bikes could take a beating. But if you're gonna ride, make sure you get crash bars. That's the only way to ride.
so
If you don't get crash, if you don't get crash bars, then you're just gonna crash and it's gonna be bad.
Good advice. All right, John. What's the time that was scary and terrifying for you?
The wreck in Sumner.
Directing who?
When I wrecked out in Sumner.
Oh, the wreck in Sumner. The Chrysler, right? Was the Chrysler?
No, it was I don't know what kind of car that was. It was Amanda's cousin's girlfriend's vehicle at the time.
The Cadillac?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Cadillac.
A Sebring, wasn't it?
Yeah. I want to say it was like
It's
a Sebring
Chrysler
or something.
Doesn't Chrysler make Sebring?
Yeah. When did you wreck this car? Wait, what?
This was what, 6-7 years ago?
Yeah, I was still working for the Tacoma newspaper. Tacoma News Tribune.
I thought,
and I had to use a vehicle for the night because Chrysler was still in the shop at the time.
Oh, then it wasn't your Chrysler.
So I ended up borrowing a car, and before I even even went to about anything, I warned her. I was like, "There's something wrong with the fucking vehicle. I don't want to fucking drive it and everything." But no, I kind of got convinced into it and everything. And even so, I fucking did not want to drive that thing, because you can hear metal on metal grinding. And what happened was the main bolt to the driver's side strut gave out. It snapped off. Yeah, and I swore I should have wrapped around that fucking pole. Like I should have. And having a man in the car pregnant with Freya at the time and Maya sleeping in the back. Yeah, that shit was probably the most terrifying thing to me.
You hit a pole? Or was that when you hit the median?
It's when I hit the median. I should have wrapped around a pole at that time. Like that's how close I was to that fucking thing. Like, I should have wrapped around it with these and everything. I don't know how I missed it, but jeez.
At least you're here today.
I'm glad that Maya's here today. Yo, Freya, because like I said, no, Amanda was pregnant with Freya at the time. Anything could have went wrong.
Yeah, it's always scary when you. I don't know. Another scary thing is when I took a shit one time, right? And I swear to God, I like stood up to look. I don't know why, guys, as we take these big shits for some reason, we gotta like judge it, stand up and be like, oh yeah, that was definitely a 14-incher or something, And I swear
I make sure I don't bleed myself. That's the only time I look.
God, it looked like a kid's arm reaching out of the toilet, and I jumped so fucking high. I was scared out of my mind. I was like, "Oh shit! Oh, it's just my shit."
Holy shit, you little shit!
Holy shit, you big shit! Fuck!
What's wrong with you guys?
You know, one of those ones that you go to flush and it kind of hits all the sides of the fucking wall. You're like, oh, now I gotta.
Dude, I can get some damn toilet cleaner.
Oh,
Oh,
I gotta fucking clean this bit, and you can hear it smacking too because all the water's drained out already.
That's terrible.
You see what I'm saying? Scary shit.
So, trying to think of the most terrified I've been.
I've had a few. Some shouldn't be said, but when we were younger, had a few dumb choices just led to that. But let's see.
I know one. So, when I was still in Afghanistan, right? Somebody had mailed someone else in my platoon a dildo.
Okay.
So, last one with the dildo in their bag when we landed back in the United States had to buy the first drinks for everybody. I swear to God, they were all against me for like the last week because every time I opened my damn bag, there was a fucking dildo right there. Every goddamn time. So we're sitting and we're waiting the hurry up and wait method the Army does. And I still have the dildo. And we're getting ready to board the plane. It's like, I have to move it now. I have to move it now. I don't want to be the guy who lands with the dildo. One, it's a dildo. I don't need that.
be awkward, yeah.
Hung over me, right? Two, I don't want to buy them drinks. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to do it. So, and we're starting to like line up, load on the plane. I'm like, oh my god, I'm out of time. Oh my god, I can't fucking move this dildo out of my bag. Oh my god. And then my sergeant happens to get called by somebody, drops his bag. I was like, now's the time. I shoved it in his bag as fast as I could, right? And one of the other guys saw me. They looked at me. I was like, "Don't you fucking say shit?
Don't you say goddamn word?"
And this is a guy who likes to rat everybody out for everything, dumb things, right? But he's that guy. So the whole time I'm on the plane, I'm just staring at him like, "Don't you fucking rat me out? You fucking rat me out." He transplants that dildo back into my bag. I'd be so pissed. I don't know why. I was scared the entire time he was gonna rat me out.
That was the scariest.
Sounds good. No,
I swear to God, if you make me rack up a $2,000 fucking bill at the bar, I swear to God.
Listen, I know how these guys drink. Okay, and this is back when I drank heavy too, so it was no good.
So
did Sergeant actually buy everyone drinks?
He landed with the dildo.
He landed with the dildo. While unpacking the bag, and apparently the sergeant I put the bag into, he was the one that put it into mine, so he thought it was in my bag. So he's dumped his bag confidently. He's like, "I can't believe I won." As soon as he does that, it just falls right out. I was like, "Yes." He's like, "What the fuck did that happen?" Yes. Drinks.
Yes, I want.
Oh my God!
Where are we going out at? Drinks on Sergeant.
You should have seen his face. He's like, "Win." I had my eye on you the whole goddamn time. Apparently, while I was staring at this guy, he was staring at me.
You're like, "I can feel your eyes. I don't care. You say something, you motherfucker. I dare you to."
No. And what's funny is, in the back of a C-130, like you're lined up and you're pushed in like sardines, and there's a single red light on the back wall. That's the only light you get, right? So you can see people move, but unless you know who's where, you don't know who's moving unless they're underneath that red light, right? Mm-hmm. So anybody could have gotten up and moved at any time, technically, it would have been bad, but technically.
Yeah.
So I'm in the dark staring at another guy in the dark and another guy in the dark staring at me. So
And just like all of a sudden you see some cat eyes pop up and you're like, oh fuck. You
puts on the night vision.
Yeah. You're like, this shit is getting real. All of a sudden you turn on your night vision and everybody's holding a dildo. You're like, what the fuck? All of a sudden they all just start lighting up.
I think it's something that all tackle me. They all shove a dildo in my bag.
Yeah. Bro, it's like, yeah, fuck you. I came here with 6 dildos.
Dude, it was interesting.
That sounds like a nightmare.
I will say another scary time for me, it should be more so you, Steven, is when I was in high school.
Why should I be scared?
Because the former girlfriend, you all know her. We were having sex, right? And she forgot she was going to a football game. So she left me tied to the bed. So I'll come back and I'll finish this. I'm like, okay. And you walked in and my dick was in the air. And you walked right out. And I didn't want to sit there tied up the whole time. I was like, Steven, can you come help me? And graciously, you came back in. You're like, what do I do? And like, just untie one. That's all I need. You're like, ah. Huh?
I said, dick's a dick. If you've seen one, you've seen a million.
Yeah.
I was watching a Vine earlier, and this guy was like, his girlfriend was locked herself into a car, right? He's like, don't go through my group chat. Don't go through my group chat. And she's like, what? What? He's like, don't do it. Don't go through my group chat. Don't go through my friend's chat. And she's like, why are you guys sending each other pictures of your balls? He's like, just stop. You're not supposed to go through that. That's guys. You're not supposed to go through it. She's like, but so all of your friends know what your balls look like. And he's like, yeah, fuck yeah, duh.
What the fuck?
So proud of that shit. See these balls? Ugh.
You've never had a friend that you're just like,
No.
Okay,
No.
You haven't?
No. That's weird.
You've never gone to the bathroom at like, say, the fair, and they got that big ass urinal. Do you use the big urinal or do you run to the thing?
I'm the guy who would find the darkest tent and pee behind it.
And pee behind it. I'm the guy that walks right up to the urinal and everybody's like, he's brave. Salute you. And
I'm the guy that stands behind the guy at the urinal, like, you almost done there, partner.
yeah. I'm just trying to squeeze into there.
Let me just slip underneath you. Whoop. Don't mind me.
I've played sports. I've done all that stuff. I mean, a dick is a dick. A vagina is a vagina. Tits, though. Tits are something else.
So wait, John.
I don't know, man. There's one time I was using the urinal and I had the old man keep trying to like look over the stall at me. I'm like, okay, I need to hurry the fuck up, get out of here.
You should just stood back and start doing that.
I feel like I need to teach you how to handle situations like this, John. Because I've been in a few.
Old man in the back of the knee and just slap your fucking dick on his head and say, you like that? You like that, huh? Fucking homo?
No, I've actually had that same scenario, John. It's like those short stalls. You're at the urinal, but there's that short wall right there.
Yeah.
You look over.
Yeah.
I had a guy looking over at me. I was like, I know. I bet your girlfriend remembers how it looks too, huh? He's like,
what'd you say?
What? He was looking over, trying to stare at my dick. I was like, I know your girlfriend knows what it looks like already. I don't know why he's looking at my jug. Your mom. Wait, he was dating his mom? That's scary.
Probably. Were you in the South?
No, it's here.
They call that kissing Cousinville.
Is that where Corey's from?
Probably.
You know, we're from there, John.
Yeah, you
no, we're not.
Suck.
Oh, we caught Dave from Georgia.
You're not
from Georgia.
You fucking.
You idiot.
I can't even. I don't even. Why don't you go back to Florida, John? Fuck.
Uh,
Go be with your kind.
the Floridian French Canadian.
The Floridian French Canadians.
Thank you, everybody, listening to Unlucky Bastards. You can find our episodes every Wednesday and our quickies every Friday here on Spotify and also on YouTube. Go listen.